and we've got a special guest with us today, my hubby, Mr. Buck. Want to say anything, honey? Really? This might be a boring reaction with him. Anyway, so last time I did a NASCAR reaction was the 10 craziest Daytona crashes in NASCAR history. And it was really cool. My husband found out that I did the NASCAR. And he was like, why didn't you ask me to join you with this one? So,
because you know very little about NASCAR, which
yes.
is strange because you grew up in the South.
Yes, but I'm also Latino. We don't watch NASCAR races.
You're in the South. It's everywhere.
Yeah, that doesn't mean so is Telemundo. Like, it's just not.
That's in Mexico.
No, it's here as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this one came in as a request via email, and it's the NASCAR's craziest finishes. And so I asked my lovely husband if he wanted to accompany me this time, and he said yes. So we're going to check this out. Before we get started, you guys already know if you want to show love and support to the artist and or myself, because you know you want to, check the description box below. I make sure to link ways for you to do that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to find for this one, but I will link whatever it is that I find. That being said, let's go ahead and get started.
Old video. I would say probably 90s. That's actually bump is legal in NASCAR.
Is it? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh my God. Scott Riggs finishes third. Not burned the tires off, but this Chevy Monte Carlo was awesome all day. We got a little loose when Scott ran me down past us.
He was trying to jet stream it, use his momentum by falling behind.
Yeah.
You can leapfrog in front of the other one using his because the air resistance is shared.
Ah. Okay, so guys, I want to point something out here. The audio on our side is not very good for that first part of the video. So because they're different clips, the audio might be a little wonky. I'm trying to hear what they're saying, but he's explaining to me what they're doing. So I guess that works just as good.
There too. Yeah. You're trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me. Yeah, I do.
It's a little bit more newer.
Does it really sound like that?
Yes, it sounds extremely loud on the racetrack.
Ooh. It's a crash. It's not a finish. Well,
That's a
finish.
crash.
Taking the white flag.
This looks like Jimmy Johnson.
25 to the 9.
I don't know who that is.
There are 19 scoring loops around the track. NASCAR will use scoring loops and videotape to determine the race winner. The
This is Talladega.
out, checkers and yellow out at Talladega.
Okay.
You can tell from the racetrack.
Man, oh man.
Okay, I'm so glad you can.
Not going to be a popular win for the 25. It is.
So, interesting fact. NASCAR is the largest spectator event in the world.
Is it?
Yes, even more than football.
See, that I have a hard time with.
Nope. Think of how big the racetrack is. Usually a mile and a half.
I don't know how big a racetrack is. I know how big a football field is.
Yeah, well, a mile and a half racetrack has a lot more places where you have stadiums and bleachers.
Uh-huh.
A football field is only 100 yards. Hence the difference of why it's the largest.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I've never been to a race. You want to go to a race with me, honey?
Yeah, I'll take you down to Charlotte to Chicken Bone Alley. I actually know where that is. I've been there.
I don't even know what that is. That's an actual place?
It's the last bastion of redneck and NASCAR. See,
Okay.
they want to be corporate. They want to have all these corporate sponsors, Coca-Cola, and all these big names. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
and they do it at a place called Chicken Bone Alley.
Chicken Bone Alley. The reason why it's called Chicken Bone Alley is the rednecks all gather there, and as they're watching the race, they're eating fried chicken. And say if like Dale Earnhardt drives by and everybody either loves him or hates him, they'll throw the chicken bones out onto the racetrack and try to hit the car as it's driving by.
Has anybody ever been to Chicken Bone Alley watching those? Like,
it really exists. I've been there.
You know, what's crazy is that I don't think you're that creative to make something like that up.
No. It's the last bastion of redneck in NASCAR.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going.
Went for the 25. It is. Ray Evernham.
That's the crew chief.
Owner of the 9 car. And you know, this damage came from hitting the 8 car in the left door. On the 48.
You'll have him sit beside him, the chief engineer.
Jimmy Johnson.
Usually a time man.
Okay, the 48 gets a run. He goes to turn out. The 25 goes with them.
All right, see how he's falling? He was trying to.
Jimmy Johnson's car.
He was in his slipstream. He was trying to slingshot past him.
He's wrecking, gets it
But
to the
because he
8
was so tight and he bounced off of him,
bystander on that deal.
basically knocked both of them out.
Now watch the 48 go on the left door. The left rear tire, actually.
But both of them are okay.
Okay.
The NASCAR, it's amazing the cage of the safety.
It's what I was saying on the crash video.
Yeah.
mean, that's
even the barrier walls now.
Yeah.
They have it shock absorbent insulation there. Because of Dale Earnhardt, he died at Daytona.
Oh.
So they up all the races. They have barrier.
I remember someone saying that in the comments to me that he had died in Daytona.
Oh yeah. The most manly. I hated the guy, but the most manliest way. He died protecting his son and his teammate to make sure they win the Daytona 500. They were first, second.
Oh,
so
wow.
he was blocking traffic. He was playing linebacker.
Oh.
The most manliest way to go out to lose your life in NASCAR. He's the man, the intimidator. Go ahead.
Okay. Did not know that.
Hanging with them though.
He is giving it all he has right now. This is great racing
Good
right here,
stuff
man.
right there. Now he's see if he can hold that line through 3 and 4. What a
All
great
right.
run by
So because they're side by side like this,
It's gonna lose a little bit.
the air resistance is shared by both in a sense, but it's tougher.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's spinning.
Dave Blaney wins a wacky race at Charlotte.
And you see where the finish line is right there with the
Yeah.
flat checker flag? It's a little bit left.
Chicken
Check one
flag
out.
man, no sign
Ah.
of yellow. Bush has the lead. Boyer wants it. Here comes Benson. They are almost 3 wide as they come off the corner.
If you have
No
people
caution.
following you,
Here come
the
the
air
leader.
resistance is
Boyer
shared by
holds it. Bush is right
the
with
people
him.
behind you.
Cars under a
So
blanket. 2
you
by
can
2.
get faster
2 to go.
speeds.
And
Okay, so what does that mean though, air resistance?
Okay, so imagine the car is coming along the track. It's hitting the air. And if you take it by yourself, the air resistance is more. But if you have 2 or 3 cars behind you, and that's why everybody's in a row following everybody, the air resistance is shared. So you can go faster because you have less air resistance.
Ah.
There's physics behind this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Healy is off the racetrack. He's out of harm's way. Here they come, and Kyle Busch is going to try to hold him off. Boyer tap.
Oh, they're sideways. Look at Robbie
That's
Ford
legal.
on the high side. He gets all 4 cars.
Oh, look.
Unbelievable.
Someone
Guy
just
on the
came in from the
outside.
back.
Yes.
Makes the pass.
Now remember, the field was frozen when the caution came out, but the cars that caused the caution, they are not able to stay on the
Now,
lead lap.
they have to go to the pit.
There he is. I saw it looking
The pit
across the
road to
track.
get back onto the
At the
track.
moment,
Oh.
They can't just go from the grass.
lifted the caution flag.
That's another
Michael
safety
Waltrip
thing.
had
And
passed
so
those
he ends
cars
up winning this
to
guy?
take
Yes.
the lead. And a fellow who was
Well, I don't know who they are. All I see is a number.
This guy. Yeah, that
There's no,
guy.
it's not like a jersey that you get to read a name in the back.
Yeah, they put numbers on the
big block by Bliss.
Gonna get excited down
to
there.
differentiate them. Kind of like numbers on jerseys on football players. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's numbers on the cars. There's not a name on it. I see all the sponsors. Not
You
like
grew
a,
up in the South. How did you not go to a NASCAR race?
I've
Or watch it-
never been to a NASCAR race.
Or even seen it on TV.
Why does this even surprise you? I live under a rock half the time. I lived under a rock when you met me.
NASCAR is king in the South.
This is our daily bickering and bantering with each other, guys.
Go or go home time right now.
Vickers turns it to the bottom, but he can't get by.
He can't get
He's trying to get
just
by.
Can't get enough nose under him without
But the
getting
problem
into
is
him.
they're
Oh, he
ooh,
did sideways.
bumped him in the back.
Vickers wins.
And that's how we get to be
He
first.
did. Vickers has beat him across the line just by a car length. Mike Bliss did a whale of a job. Did we make it? Did we make it?
Is he drifting? I mean, like,
Nah, he's just trying to get back to the pit.
Side by side, Chase Briscoe
But he's wanted to
and
know
Christopher
if he passed the finish
Bell.
line before he got thrown out.
Maybe even touch there going into 3.
oh, these are like trucks.
Briscoe gets loose.
Yeah,
Austin Wayne self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters up and over.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, but he's okay.
He's still spinning.
Yes.
I feel like he's like the nickel that you kind of like, do the flip with and you wait for it to just fall flat
Austin
on the
Wayne
table.
self in the 22, and that upside down 99 is Timothy Peters. And Chase Briscoe had crossed
I didn't know that there
the
was a little
line to
truck.
take the white flag.
FS1.
And here you see it.
I think it's the Craftsman.
The white right there, and the race is determined by that amount.
Actually, some of the NASCAR
they
guys,
pass
they
the
do,
scoring loop.
Because they love racing so much.
And
then
then
the
the
NASCAR
yellow
race on Sunday, they do the truck race or the bush race like the next day or the day before. So there's several divisions inside NASCAR.
Oh, so they'd be working like 4 and 5 jobs?
Yeah,
okay.
with 4 or 5 different cars.
Flag will come out. You see the lights on the fence signifying that the caution is out.
Damn car. There's no air conditioning.
So they go back and they look at the video and who was leading.
They come out
whatever video is available, they will determine that to determine finishing positions.
Elliott has the advantage, but they're door to door as they go up looking into turn number 8.
Elliott can slide up.
Excuse me. Dillon still has the inside line. He stays in front of the 94. Chase Elliott right on his back bumper.
There's only one road course.
Through turn number 9, they go.
Oh, okay.
Ty Dillon with the advantage. Elliott right on his back bumper. Looking to the inside at 10. They make contact. Elliott spins the 3. The 3 into the tires. And Chase Elliott trying to hang on. Across the stripe he'll go. Elliott wins at 10.
Mike Skeen has spun around. Max Pappas around. Ryan Blaney as well.
Coming through turn 10. Hockenbraugh unofficially second. Paluto is third.
The Canadian flag.
What an incredible finish.
I'll tell you, the 2 cars close that gap. I don't know if he's that or if he thinks he might have a flat tire or something like that. He's really moving the car around. It doesn't look very stable right now. 1 lap to go. Kyle Busch, defensive line into turn 1. There's something wrong with the 18. Now Ambrose trying to get second from Keselowski while he tries to get the lead from Kyle. Contact in the exit.
That's a shame. That's the M&M car.
Dangerous spot on the track for Kyle. He sideways. Looks like he gets off to the guardrail.
Really?
Yes, really. A free box of M&M peanuts. That's all he's getting from this race.
Race for the lead. Keselowski's got damage on the left front. Is the tire going to make it all the way around?
Nope. Make it.
And will the 9 help him? Oh, everybody's in the grass. That might have been the race right there. We'll see. No, Keselowski's slower.
He's trying to pass him. And there you go.
Keselowski's got a problem. Trying to stay with Ambrose. 2 final corners. Do they use the bumpers? A nudge, a push. Can Ambrose save it? To the checkered flag. Who gets here first? Ambrose, 9. Keselowski, 2. Final corner. Marcus Ambrose
It seems so,
is going to
like,
win at Watkins
intense.
in a remarkable last lap turn of events. Jeff Gordon in the wall.
Busch has moved to third. He needs to get one on this corner, and then he needs to get our leader, Jack Sprague, the next corner. I think he's going to do it. On the bottom of the racetrack, Kyle Busch able to hug the white line as he goes through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Jack Sprague will try to block. Can he block Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch looks high. They go through 3 and 4. Here comes Jack Sprague up high, and here comes Johnny Benson. Benson's going to slide out of 4. Sprague's going to slide out of 4, and Kyle Busch is going to win this race. What kind of finishes can we have here?
Oh!
Hit hard by the 50 truck. And then the 75 came along.
You know what that just reminded me of? Do you remember that, like, Sterling with the soccer ball?
Yeah,
That's what that
Scott
reminded
Sterling.
me. Yeah.
Okay, you see that car that's like sliding into the pit row?
Yeah.
So that's where you have all the tire changing guys.
Uh-huh.
So that's a dangerous job, and people have died. So
Really?
Yes. So the problem is you got to keep an eye on the race and you got to keep an eye on your car.
But
if you're on the other side,
amazing finishes we've had here in Atlanta.
Yep.
Almost coming out of 4. They were 4 wide.
In.
Johnny Benson got loose. He started to spin. Jack Sprague got loose. He started to spin. Kyle Busch drives right by. We see Bobby Labonte climbing out of that 47. A very good sight to see him able to get out under his own.
At Iowa Speedway. He dominated last week, Marty. Didn't get the win. But it looks as though he's got a little redemption in mind here tonight. Look out as he has a tire situation. Here comes Edwards right into it. They cross the line. And guess who wins the race? Stenhouse.
Well, thanks to Carl Edwards. Gave him
So even if they're like,
what a real crazy
if they're in the middle of a wreck and they cross that finish line first, they still win.
Wise fourth.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
And Reed Sorensen wins the $100,000 in the dash for cash. And Ricky wins for the second time, courtesy of a shove from Carl Edwards.
If Carl could have avoided him, he would have won the race, but he had nowhere to go. If he couldn't react quick enough, I've never seen anything like it.
I've never have either. Look at what's left in the front end of the Fastenal Ford.
Under the bridge, coming to turn 8.
Right?
Nemechek right on the bumper of Cole Custer. Custer getting through. Here they come through turn 9. Nemechek gives him a little bump.
It is more fun.
Cole Custer did not like the way that race ended. Did not like the way John Hunter Nemechek moved him.
Like I said, a lot of money and a lot of pride's at stake here.
Now, this was after they took the caution flag down into turn 1. Matt Kenseth saying, he didn't appreciate that.
43, that's Richard.
A slow car in the back straightaway. Tammy Jo Kirk, not sure she's under power. Don't know if we'll get all 3 of these laps green to the finish, but here we go. Johnny Sauter, Matt Kenseth, Kevin Harvick.
Richard Petty's called the king.
Man. Boy, I thought that had a run there for a second.
Son.
Matt Kenseth on the outside of Johnny Sauter.
Those were his colors.
He's got to hold
His son, Calvin.
Can't do it. Will he put the bumper to him in 3? Looking low, he hit him! Kenseth at the racetrack. Johnny Sauter's going to come through the checker flag. Here we go.
A little bit.
Is that Harvick giving him thumbs up? Yeah.
I don't think he was.
I thought Harvick was giving him the thumbs up. Oh, what was that? Whoa. Harvick is running interference.
He must be driving for
Allmendinger back in on the inside. He takes the lead. More contact behind him. The race for the win through 3 and 4. Allmendinger, Cindric, side by side. Allmendinger wins it at the line.
Bristol. It's not just the South.
Crashing off into turn 1. Misses the corner. Off of 4. The 22 just gasses it into the left rear.
Jesus.
Look at this. Cars come piling in.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we are right at the end. I was going to pause it and see like what other comments you had before we kept going.
Oh, no. NASCAR is the biggest spectator sport in the world because they have the biggest stadiums. And it's beloved in the South.
Okay, I believe you. I didn't grow up looking at NASCAR. I have a Latino family. That's not what we watched. Soccer, novellas. Yeah, that was a big one. We watched novellas.
So the question is, how did I hook up with this one? So the answer is quite simple. You take a girl who probably doesn't know what to do with you, but you kidnap her, you take her to a beautiful island like Puerto Rico, Old Town San Juan, a beautiful hotel with spa, overlooking the ocean.
The spa is
big.
important.
And then you take her to Flamingo Beach. You take her
snorkeling.
Yes. And then you propose to her. And at that point, you got it. So that answers that question. Thank you and good night.
Really?
Yes.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you like the content, and you know you do, then you know what to do. Remember, description box below. Make sure you check it out. In the meantime, live your lives fabulously, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.